Hey Hawks, welcome to episode 4 of Hawk Nation Podcast, home of the Nelson Hawks. And today we're going to recap the entire season of 2024, which means we're going to honor those Warpigs, which I used to be in a group of, to like 2021 to 2023. Let's recap the entire games and I'll explain everything to you all. So let's get to it. Alright, let's go to the first game of the season, and that is the Nelson Hawks versus Westville Wildcats. Now, this is the first ever 6A and 5A matchup, and to be honest, it is pretty good. I'm not gonna lie, they're really good talent. Has a really good talent for offense and defense, and I'm glad that offense are now doing good nowadays, including the defense as well. And also they've been back and forth, and deeming a lot of the pressures and stuff like that, because there've been a lot prepared going on for them, and they're ready. They were they know what to do, and this is football. This is they're gonna get you, knock you hard, no matter what. Injuries or whatever. That's that's life. That's football. So here's the same clip that I got from episode 3, and let's go back to a real clip. As you can see, this is probably the best game for the season. But the next game I want to show you is, Nelson Hawks versus New Bern Tigers. And it's pretty good. They were able to win home. Got some new outfits, which I really like. Also, it's very, very similar to Colorado's as well. Colorado high school version of it. Also, I do love the white helmets though, but I wish we have able to keep the black helmets, so they're my OG or something like that. But no, the white helmets, that's awesome, and I'm just happy for them. Create some new fresh gear, bring new era, something like that. To bring black, silver and gold like that this time. But yeah, this is their first ever win. After the 2-point loss against Wildcats. They decided to learn from it and keep going harder and stuff like that. And they hope to work harder, and I'm happy for them. And I got a clip for it, so let's watch it. So yeah, that's pretty much it. But it's pretty good. It's awesome, and I'm glad they able to learn from the loss. So yeah, but the third game I want to talk about is the Renovators. Yeah, the one we went to the same field. It's actually the old school field that we used to have in the 80s and stuff like that. But when I was in back in high school, I went in there with my team, tried free. We managed to beat them, and the field that's awful, and it's real glass, and Yeah, it is what it is. It's old school, man. But I'm glad you're able to get our dub, and I want to give a huge shout out to the new Nelson Haas transfer. And he's going to transfer me to Nelson Haas soon, so shout out to him. And we got a clip for it, so let's see. Well, that's a pretty good game for the Hawks, and we're gonna go to another game, which means Nelson versus David Douglas. And let's cut for a second, real quick. So let's start with talking about the con first. Right now, I still feel bad to all the other David Douglas students, football players, and stuff because I don't know what the heck is going on. Like, what in the world? Those Nelson students are just doing bad things, which I want to talk about it later next episode right now. So let's cut it for a second, and let's talk about the game, and we gotta go quick going on. And so that's what I'm saying. The Hawks are continuing to dominate at home, and to rock with black jersey and white pants, which I wish I could wear that, right? In 2023. But yeah. So they won a W. They got a win, and I'm just so happy for them. All right, that's pretty much it. Let's talk about the controversy next episode. But let's just move on and talk about the Nets game with Sandy Pioneers. It's a pretty good game. Like I said, able to dominate. That's part of this. I'm happy for them, and just able to see what the Nelson Hawks should be like right now. So I got a clip for this, and I hope you enjoy it because I don't want get copyright issues.
Nelson with an impressive entrance as they hosted Sandy this evening. First quarter here, Nelson attacking. Avery Durdall with the heave. Malachi Garlington comes down with it. 15-yard score. Hawks up 7-0. Sandy's turn. Hayden Schaefer getting all the air under this one.
Perfect.
Mateo Almua brings it in. 30-yarder ties things at 7. Second quarter now, Durdall lets it fly. Beautiful pass to Easton Avila. Ain't nobody catching him. 70 yards. Nelson takes a 14-7 lead, and they're going to keep that, winning 56-14.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. But let's go to the third game, which means that it's a very close game. I wish the Nelson Hawks can able to win a dub against the one and only Central Capital Rams, the best team in Mountain Conference right now. They're doing a lot better this time, and able to keep it higher. Like in the first half, they able to manage to tie, but unfortunately in the second half they just got a bit too far. But right now I got a clip for it, so keep on tight. Jesus! So that's a pretty much close game, but this year I hope that you can do it at home. They will know to figure out stop them, which I really hope for the Nelson Hawks, get the dub, their first ever win against Travis wins. But right now, let's just move on. Focus on the current ones right now. Able to work hard, get better, and stuff like that. And also, I want to go another game, and it's called Nelson versus Barlow. Again, at home, and they're doing pretty good, man. I'm glad that Nelson Hawks able to continue on dominance. We're in the loss from the CC Rams, and man, it's just awesome. I got a clip for it as well, so let's see if we can watch it. So the Nets in the last final game of the season is, you guessed it, the Battle of the Valley, the rivalry between Nelson versus Clackamas at home. But this time the Nelson Hawks are now a good team, and able to get 39 leading points against Clackamas Cavaliers. Clackamas Cavaliers. They managed to get blown out really bad. I felt bad for them, but I'm glad that Nelson Hawks able to get a dub. So they're able to do whatever the hell, they're able to stop them no matter what, and they're able to reach the playoffs 3 times in a row. Especially the Clackamas Cavaliers got the first playoff appearance since 2021. So I got a clip of it. So enjoy. So the last game I want to talk about is Sherwood in the playoffs, first round. I always say it's a state or open championship. They able to work hard. Unfortunately, they lost to Sherwood because they're very good as well. And unfortunately, I'm just happy for them. All fans. The former moment, able to do 4 years of slots, because the last time I was in high school, I did 3 years since I transferred to Red Spot now. But I'm just happy, able to work hard, and I don't have to live on it. But it's a pretty close game, man. I'm just surprised by that, but at the end of the day, they got rough in the second half, but it's pretty much that's pretty much it is. But I'm glad for him. I'm everything for them. I'm just, very happy for them. Nelson Hots for life. Alright, that's part of the episode. Make sure to sit more on, sometimes. Make sure to stay tuned for more episodes coming out this, sometime right now. Anyway, follow us and watch our clips on TikTok and Instagram. And catch you later.